Good morning, everyone. Dr. Victoria Skirbo here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. Today is Friday, December 16th, and the moon is in Virgo still. The Virgo moon makes an opposition to Neptune and a square to the sun and an opposition to Jupiter. Of course, the square to the sun in Sag, this is the last quarter crisis in consciousness square. This is a time of reorientation. And it's part of the cycle that began with that very powerful new moon in Sagittarius that occurred at the end of November. I think it was the 23rd. Sort of purporting a new way of being after the eclipses of November. That new moon in Sagittarius sort of breathed some fresh air into a situation or into situations, giving us a broader perspective. And so we still have that broad perspective with the sun in Sag. The moon in Virgo, of course, is interested in the small picture, whereas the sun is interested in the big picture. But big picture is fine, but unless you deal with the details that come with the small picture, the big picture may never manifest itself, or the big picture that you would like to see. So it's an important thing to deal with the details. The oppositions to Neptune and Jupiter, both in Pisces. Jupiter will be in Pisces for a couple more days, moving out on the 20th back into Aries. This is a time of great healing, a time of wrapping up, a time of endings, and ultimately, once Jupiter moves into Aries, new beginnings. The opposition to the Neptune, the planets in Pisces of the moon, gives us a perspective on kind of how far we are from the ideal, or how close we are from the ideal, or maybe just that there is an ideal to aspire to. And of course, the Virgo moon is always willing to do the work for that stuff. But then the moon shifts into Libra. And Libra is about relationship and how we relate to one another and how we listen to one another and how we communicate and go back and forth. Libra is about balance and fairness. And those are the issues that come up with that. So I think generally a good day. I am out here. It's pouring on my head. Yes, yesterday we had snow on the frost and snow on the pumpkins. Today it's raining, but it is supposed to snow in other parts of New England. I think just not on the coast, the southeast coast where I live. And maybe the Cape gets some rain as well. So I don't think we're going to get hit with the snow, but there are places in the state that is. So you guys stay safe, stay warm. And I want to thank everybody for all your beautiful messages to me. This is I'm not going to lie, it's somewhat of a difficult time, but only because you have to sort of organize things and try to get things taken care of, and the last things that you do when somebody leaves this earth, trying to set up the arrangements and all the rest. And of course, my whole family's in New Jersey, so all those arrangements are New Jersey arrangements, and I live 250 miles away. So that's a little bit stressful. But the actual transition of Angelina, there's, when you commit to somebody's care for as long as my husband and I commit to her care, and of course it was mutual. She took care of us in ways as well. It wasn't like, we were her slaves and she was on a throne. Well, she kind of was, and sometimes we were a little bit like that. But age comes with its privileges, as they say. And when you live 102 years, you got a lot of privileges. Anyway, thank you so much, everyone. It's been a really wild ride, and one that I'm glad I got to share with you guys. and hopefully we'll continue to share the wild rides ahead. All right, I am getting soaked, so I'm going to go inside. Have yourself a wonderful day. Like and subscribe. Silly me. If you haven't already, of course you have. And I'll see you again tomorrow, hopefully without the rain. Who knows? Take care, everyone. Namaste.